Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command Orion Pirates Plus Mod. We rejoin Captain Tirok of the USS Patton, sort of behind the line, a surprisingly far way along behind the line. We've got to get ahead forward. As from last time, we've made considerable progress into Klingon space. I didn't realize we were, we're 2 away from the front? That's 2/3 of the distance away from the Hydrogen Star Empire, Star Kingdom from meeting up with the Federation. I mean, come on, what are we doing so far back here? We're just going to jump right into it. We've kicked some major butt. You know where we stand. So we're going to head forward and press into Klingon space. And let's get super cocky right off the bat. We're going to go for a planetary assault. Because why not? I mean, come on. We've been doing so great, haven't we? And capturing a planet on the front lines, well, you know, that'll be great. New shipyards, new repair sections. I mean, if the closest shipyard we had to go to was all the way back there, I mean, we really need to start getting something forward. We got another one of these, whoops, wrong button. We got another one of these Klingon 3 nacelled battlecruiser things. I know it says heavy cruiser, but I'm fairly certain it's a battlecruiser. We're not at the speed, or we're not at the power point where we can start launching probes, even though that would be fun. So tick-tock at the very beginning. I think we're unsupported, which is not great. Yeah, we're going to fire the probe at the planet. And we will look at this guy, and then we will... Oh, crap. So we got another Klingon ship. E7. I'm not sure what that is. I'll check it after this, but we're going to let the probe pass by this, see what he's got, and then we'll look at the planet, see what it's got. Wow, that's a lot of drones. Okay, so the Ruthless is a drone cruiser, which is not particularly good. This planet does have shields. You can barely make out the outlines. Is it heavy shields? It's not super heavy shields, but it's something. So 2 heavy cruisers here. This could be a fight. We may have bitten off more than we can chew, but we knew we were going to do that from the start. So we're going to overload the... Oh, actually, that many drones. Eee. Getting scary now. I'm going to drop a little bit in speed. We're going to go back to the shuttle conversion menu, and we're going to... Now scatter back. Wow, Weasel. Now's the time when I kind of wish I had fighters. Oh god. Okay, photon torpedoes should be set and ready to rock by the time that he gets into range. I hope that you're not dangerous, but you might be. That's normally the light cruiser design. So... get ready for the swarm. Oh, actually, it's only 4? Oh, okay. Maybe not that huge of a swarm. Phase of 4 is on the planet. Waiting for the fire. And now we lay into it. We break off, and we've lost our forward shield. Okay, are you in range yet for us to get a systems scan? Not yet. Shuttle Bay is a little bit stunned. Reeling from the impact. There will be no point in firing the scatter pack at him. He'll just absorb it. He won't even care. Fire at you. Oh crap, we're in trouble. We've lost 3 points of power. You're not so dangerous. I'm not so scared of you. How's your point defense system? I looked away, so... Oh no, we still have it. 2. We're probably not going to get through him either. So not great. Ow! We've gotta handle 2 shields that we've gotta keep buffed. But... we're actually outpacing him by a little bit. I mean, come on. Are we still on overload? Crap. That's where all our power is going. We do want to drag this fight away from the planet. That's very important. Because as long as we're next to the planet... Don't put them back the heck off. As long as we're next to the planet will shoot at us, and we don't want to take a lot of fire from the planet. A couple of slow drones, not so worried. We're back to 40, but that's not 41, and that's where we need to be, and we've just lost a shield. Not good at all. We need to probably start thinking about... Ouch. Ouch. That really hurt. We really do need to start thinking about what we're going to do about this problem. You've crossed in front of us. Are you worth it? Yeah, you are. Oh give you... And of course he shocks my photon torpedoes. Okay, we're in trouble. We probably need to pull back out of this. We got cocky again. But we've been doing so well, you know? We do have a higher than normal shield recharge rate, so that is pretty important. Stabilize the warp core, and I don't... we'll fire the photon torpedo. That was not out your rear bay. You take that on the reinforced shield. Okay. How are you doing? You've got... I think you've got power problems. I'm not sure, but I think you do. So, my next trick will be this, and then we'll prep the scatter pack. And wow, we did take a pretty brutal hit. Fire this. This. Dump that. Any luck, we've burned him dry? Probably not. I mean, it is a Type B rack. Fire, fire, fire! Come on! Ah, god darn it. That was kind of important for us to nail. Punching through our frontal shield again, which is having havoc on our power. We will repair the phaser 3 because it's completely dead. He's curling in close. Prep the high energy turn. Really? Oh. 2. Now. Oh, did we break down halfway through that turn? What? We are at enough energy. Or yeah, we're at full power. So that's a good thing. Need to swap that reinforcement over to the port side. Here come the disruptor bursts. They're doing a good job of maintaining outside of our frontal arc, which is annoying because I like it when my enemy is stupid. But we are taunting him. There we go, we're through. And come on, I have missiles. I know I have missiles. Why aren't the missiles firing? Missiles, why you no shoot? They're not stunned. They're just not responding to the normal Z command. That's a problem. Shields back up to starboard side. Reinforce quickly, please. Power is still at full. We do want to keep sort of harassing his shields because... Ow. Taking that on the right one, that's good. Okay, he took splashback damage. Come back around, reinforce the port. We are low on energy again, not good, and we are really hurting. I'm going to convert another scatter pack since we're having missile troubles. And come on. Got a couple of shots down the throat. We're protecting port side, right? Yeah, port. He's still in really rough shape. I wonder what we did to him. Come on. I've only got 2 phasers that have an arc on this. And I want to keep firing down that neck. So we've given both of them major problems. 2 more phasers about to come online. I'll ignore him. Down the throat. Just keep up with his Mizia attacks. Mizia attack is the opposite of an Alpha Strike. In a Mizia Strike, you're just small amounts of damage, constantly pegging. It has a higher chance of disabling targets. And I'm not happy that these photon torpedoes are sitting idle. I mean, it is giving us a lot of power to pump into our shield reinforcement, which is good, but, you know, it's also nice to have photon torpedoes. Scatter pack's ready. We're not going to fire it yet because of that. Up. Shock some systems. Pop on him. Pop! Oh, this is always the most frustrating part because... There it goes! Yes! He's got so many power problems he can't even maintain defensive tractors. Okay, we got this. We're good. Hey, Marines, how you doing? 5. That's not good enough yet. So we're just flying around this guy, pounding him to death. Turn off the missile launchers because he does not rate them anymore. Okay, on to you. We are going to pull in this side, and we will let the photons go. It was all in vain. Come back around. We are buffing our port side shields. So we're going to do the classic Federation firing pass, cutting across the bow and hitting them. I'm really kind of confused. What did we do to him? Yeah, look at all that. What did we do to him that's made him so low on power? I didn't think we caused that much damage, but he's down to 6 Marines. Wow. We really need to get that starboard reinforcement up. Actually, we don't even want to be on this side because this is the side with the heavily damaged systems. Reinforce the front shield. Let's bump that up if we can keep our frontals on. And follow me. Alright, cause some damage. This'll cripple the starboard shields. Unless we can pull away in time. Will we? Just barely. So bring it over. Starboard shield reinforce. I'm really unsure what's going on with the Ruthless here, because he should have a lot more ability to hurt us, and he just doesn't seem to have it. Oh, we're too close for photon torpedo strike. Just turn off the missiles. Yeah, missiles are not going to be useful here. Okay, cut across. I'm a little squirrely about doing this because you know that shield is really weak. But he doesn't seem to have the firepower to do anything to me. AMD is on the blink. There it is. Unfortunately, I am going to have to expend a phaser 1 to deal with that, and it's the wrong phaser 1. We'll gotta come in, another straightforward firing pass. Both our torpedoes. Punching through. Let them look at the reinforced forward shields. How many Marines have we got on board? We got a lot. No, that point defense is still up. So I'm half tempted to try and bring a ground attack shuttle into the mix to see if I can't get enough people on board to kill him. But it would not work. His rear shield just came back right as I got to it. So missiles off. More through the back. Okay, that's enough. I am content with this. We will be able to capture. Because we can put over 4 Marines at a time. He's got 3 on board. Beamed onto the ship. 3 for 2. We will let our... If this works, I'm going to be super happy, because, hey, it's an ADW. Which I suppose is some kind of drone control ship. He does have a really nice phaser complement. I mean, that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 phaser 1s and 8 phaser 3s. I mean, that's a really nice complement, I think. So we're going to slow down a bit. We're going to start looking at the repair screen. No, not that one. This one and this one. Photon torpedoes are where it's going to be at, frankly. And here he goes again. And we should have no trouble sort of phaserizing them all. 1, 2, 3. No worries at all. Still capturing him, still taking over. Slowly but surely. We're not going to shoot at him because we want to keep him. Yep, we got all the Marines off the... So they will now just work on capturing the ship in general, which is great for us. And look at that, our shields are already coming back. We've got a strength 3 shield. I like that a lot. Federation shield regeneration rate, higher than everybody else. Okay, come on. Give me the ship. Tell me you've captured the bridge. I should probably not get super cocky and not go right in front of him. I mean, he is still technically alive. Come on, capture the boat. Give him to me. It's a Klingon heavy cruiser, if not a battle cruiser. I want to say it's a battle cruiser because of that third. Yep, there we go. We have captured. Onto the planet. Time for planet busting. And we're going to do this the slow way. Now, planets don't turn, unlike battle stations, so we will be concentrating all our firepower on one part. We also don't get to see, I don't believe anyway, just what sort of armament he's packing, which kind of sucks, because, you know, it would be nice to know. Probes out of 40, 30, travels at a speed of 150. I would like to see what he's got, and I thought that in the original Orion Pirates you could. Maybe that changes with a mod, or maybe I'm just misremembering. That could definitely be the case. Yeah, he's got shields, and that's all we know. Okay. So we will slow boat it on up to him. We'll try and take as much firepower on the nose as we can. And while we're at it, let's start patching things up. I mean, it'll cost spare parts. Okay, so that's a bit of firepower. So we're gonna have to keep close watch on this. When we start getting to a range where he starts really doing damage to us, that's when we need to get worried. Our photon torpedoes, I believe, are 50% accurate at a range of 50. If we have them in proximity mode, it doesn't deal a lot of damage. It's 4 damage each. So, but we've got 4 of them, so potentially 16 damage, 50% hit. That's 8 damage a turn. 8 damage every 2 turns. You regenerate 1 point of shield every turn, I think. Federation regenerate 2. So that means it'll take a little while to siege down this planet. We will speed up time when we get to it. But I just kind of want to see just how much crunch this is going to end up being. Oh, she's really hurting. I mean, the crew on that has just decided not even to bother. And I don't want to go over there and take control of it. You can manually take control of these ships. You are out of formation. Just stay there. You can manually take control of these ships by clicking this button, but then this ship would go on AI, and then the AI would do things that I probably wouldn't want it to do. Select photon torpedoes. You are now Group 1. Pardon me. Select the heavy forward phaser armament. You are Group 2. Photon torpedoes are all set and ready to rock. We're about to hit range of 50. Set to proximity mode. 3, 2, 1. Engage. Nothing. Okay. We'll keep getting closer. And closer and closer. Gotta keep an eye on this. By the way, you can see this is your range to target. This is the speed of your target down here. This is the defense shift. The higher this number, the better for us. This is the attack shift. The higher this number, the worse for us. So nice colored in red. And this is whatever weapons you have selected. So here, for photons, I switched to Group 2, 10 phasers. Yeah. The red means they're not in range. I mean, I would fire, but they wouldn't do anything. Phasers are not really effective outside of a range of 10. And we're going to keep sort of up to date with our engineering teams. Yeah, come on. Oh, we've got no reinforcement. Slow down a bit to make sure that we do have reinforcement, because reinforcement is life. At least in this case it will be. Photon torpedoes are selected. Oh, may as well stop. Hey, he's got disruptors, okay. All 4 hit. So that's 16 damage on his shields. He had green shields. I don't know if it's tier 3 or not, because planets are fat. You can't tell that. So we're going to sit here. We're going to siege. Now this could take a little while, so if you want to skip ahead in the video, feel free to wait until this giant blob is no longer in the thumbnail. But this really is the only way we're going to be able to do this. If we get in close, we're going to get fried. I think we are pretty safe, though. Just sort of hanging here. Yeah, the amount of damage he can do is not enough to punch through. So we're going to sit here. We're going to long-range siege him out. And we're going to be surprisingly accurate, you know. Eventually we will punch through the shield. Once we punch through the shield, we'll start hitting the actual planet itself. We may not be able to see the heavy weapons on this MFD, but we know they're there. So because of that, eventually he will stop firing. And we'll notice he'll stop firing. And his marine complement will get low. Wow, we're being really accurate with these photon torpedoes. His marine complement will get low, his hull integrity will drop, and then we'll get in closer and we'll start laying into things. It's always a good sign when your reinforcement never goes down past like half of what you've got. So recharge, another photon ball. And this really is the way you've got to do planetary assaults. Crap. He's reinforcing it. Oh, I don't want to get close to you to have to try and break reinforcement. Okay, so what we want to do, I'm trying to think. If I should get... Okay, time to consult the Book of Armaments. And that is our handy-dandy manual. Because what we're going to do is we're going to consult the Book of Armaments and we're going to see what sort of accuracy we need to be able to get any kind of accuracy out of standard photon torpedoes. Because I think he's reinforcing pretty heavily. I think that's kind of obvious. So we flip through the pages here. Let's see. We don't want to miss torpedo rounds. We are hitting every shot, which means we're dealing 4, 8, 16 damage, which is good. I mean, that's really nice. But that's the equivalent of 2 photon torpedoes. If we can double this, well, then we can really cause some hurt. Normal photon torpedo accuracy table. 33% accuracy if we get range 12. So let's... I'm thinking new plan. I'm thinking this. No, not that. This. Reinforce. Now I'm thinking we slowly increase speed. I'm thinking this. I'm also thinking slow down time to something we can manage with our puny human abilities. Okay, taking that, can handle that. We need to range 12 before photon torpedoes are accurate at 33%. I also kind of want to get within range of being able to see his shield. So, photon torpedoes, selected. Normal mode. Range of 12. We hit. Okay. Did that do anything? No, because now he's spreading out the reinforcement. Okay. This is going to get ugly. Missile! Missile's 24 damage. Sober reflection would have said that we should have gotten closer. But we have full power forward shields now. He's got phaser 3, so we don't want to get too close to him. Breaking down this shield reinforcement is going to be a difficult task. Whoa, I want to go fast. That's what I was worried about. Oh, that's definitely what I was worried about. And he put hit and run teams on me. The jerk. The absolute jerk. How do I beat you? Because I'm not really sure how. So we're going to speed up to speed of 15. Oh crap. Look at our power. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I think this is another one of those cases where we've come across something just a little bit too strong for us to fight. But I'm gonna give it the old college try. Because I want this planet. You jerk. He's able to reinforce so much. Okay, I hope we did something. Ah, no good. It's no good. We will have to be content with having to stall a Klingon battle cruiser. That's disappointing, though. I really wanted another big, dramatic victory. Gotta get out of here before we die. Like that. The Ruthless is coming in at a fairly decent clip now. Gotta get that shield away from him. Straddling a very fine line now. Screw you. Oh, those disruptors. Gotta get outside of a range of 30 before those disruptors stop being a problem. Okay, take that. I honestly don't believe we can crack this, which is always frustrating, because you come into these battles, you really want to see some kind of victory of some sort, and sometimes you just don't have the means. Ruthless sort of closing in, I think. Ruthless, get back in formation. Let's see what you can do. Leave us alone. We're leaving. So, fastest way off the map is actually to turn this away. And we're maintaining the best possible speed we can. Well, not really. We could probably bump it up another couple of points, but we need the reinforcement. More power, more power. So, lesson learned. You can't really take planets in this thing. We really need to bring more firepower to the table. Something like a dreadnought. Something that can really eat that phaser 4 fire. Now maybe this is because it's not a border planet. I mean, we have pushed in pretty deep at this point. The Ruthless is trying to close on us. And to be fair, that fight with those heavy cruisers really did take a lot out of us. I think maybe if we had a little bit of help, or maybe if the enemy weren't quite so well matched against us, we would have had more luck. Maybe not. But I'm an eternal optimist. Do you see the edge of the map? There it is. Turn you to the edge of the map. Full power. We're not really in range to fight you anymore. Although we are going to have to get this off the map. Well, we may not want to. We'll check it out when we get to it. Warning, you are about to leave the combat zone. Yep. Even at full power, our forward shields just can't take that kind of firepower. And our 4 photon torpedoes just aren't enough to break it.
Warping out of system.
Attacker ship disengaged.
Yellow alert.
Hello. What do you got? Not a whole lot. Look at it maneuver, though. That's pretty cool. Do you have any repair kits? You do not. So, yeah. He's got nothing either. So let's check for him, too. Nearest board edge probably will be this side. I'm going to step it down to yellow alert. That gives us 1 point of power. Wow. Reinforce those shields. I will be back. I will be back with dreadnoughts, and then you will learn to fear us. Yeah, gives us an opportunity to take a look at a Klingon ship. Even at increased speed, you can kind of tell just how maneuverable these things are. We must have gotten really lucky during this fight. I mean, we must have hit something vital, because after that first run through, he was just kind of drifting. So, big hits to his warp core, I guess. So it must have rolled really lucky on that. The other one was a bit of a nightmare, but yeah. So I suppose not a total loss. We did manage to take 2 Klingon heavy cruisers out of the equation, one of which we captured.
Go to war.
And quickly slow this down. So one of which we managed to capture, which is always nice. I mean, I can't complain about a capture. They say we did okay. That's probably enough to rearm and repair. And managed to limp home. I'm not going to do an investigation. Those are pointless. Double check the shipyard real quick. We'll do one more mission. That one took a little while. CVAR is a heavy carrier, 16 fighters, 4 photon torpedoes, 4 Gatling phasers, which are nice. It's pretty much us, except, you know, more power and slower. This 1.5 movement ratio is not great. It's a dreadnought type. Another BCG we could buy, which we may buy. Tempted to buy. NCF is a new fast cruiser. I don't see the point in these. I mean, yeah, they're quick, but they don't have enough firepower to win. CAR plus R. So, drone rack reloads and the rear phaser buff. Whatever, we're not buying any of these. Not yet. So, 184 repair required. Missiles, need all of the missiles. A lot of spare parts. So that mission cost us badly. A lot of Marines were killed during the fight. I want to get back to the front. I want to start flipping tiles again. We'll hit this patrol. Because I really do want to meet up with the Hydrants. If we can meet up with the Hydrants, that simplifies a lot of problems we'll have. Oh no. Oh, mission complete. I thought it was crashing for a moment. So mission complete. The patrol went out, ran into nothing, and we got nothing for it. Great. Surprised reversed. I'm going to accept. Probably a little more risky than a patrol. Excuse me. There we are, the Thresher again. The Lyrans? What are Lyran ships doing out here? And there's the Thresher. Ooh, look at that. Triple nacelle design. I'm gonna guess a carrier? What is your abbreviation? NCF. New fast cruiser. So, frigate, 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 frigate. They're all frigates. Okay. We can handle that. Just double check. Yeah, police, police, FFF, police. So the FFF will be the most dangerous. I don't think I selected it. That one. So these probably the most dangerous. Go to overload. Pack in a scatter pack. The Lyrans have the most effective anti-missile weapon, and that is the expanding sphere generator. An expanding sphere generator creates a bubble of energy around a Lyran ship. They can use it like a battering ram. They can use it to kill fighters. They can use it to kill drones. It's a very interesting weapon, a very powerful weapon, potentially, if you use it perfectly. But because the Lyrans fight the Mirax so often, and the Mirax, like, they use drones like it's nobody's business. Like, they're all about the drones. So the expanding sphere generator really is the perfect weapon against that. So we'll come over, we'll bully you over, dump a scatter pack on you. And that way we can then come in, hit him, pull around. Yeah, the police ships are nothing. I mean, it's like, why are you even out here? But seriously, why are they even out here? Oh. Yeah, no point in the missiles, I guess. Scatterpick. Go! Oh, and we'll slow down, and we will also set to normal. Missile loss due to control limit, that's not a problem since the missiles weren't doing anything anyway. Look at this police frigate. 3, 2... Oh, he's got a phase of 3. Is it enough? No, it wasn't. Top. So, sort of a consolation prize. We lose the big mission, but then we get to bully a couple of frigates. Why are you traveling so slow? You're a fast cruiser. Don't want to fire drones. It would be... I want to save the drones. There we go. Mission complete. And unfortunately, we're also closing in on the end of an episode. Just the amount of time we wasted on that planetary assault didn't end the way we wanted it to. We really did want to take it. But you win some, you lose some, and sometimes you earn 300 prestige for killing things and flip a tile. The problem is the front is starting to get pretty far away. I am half tempted to buy a starbase. I really, really am. So we'll pull back into dock. The Shipyard defense. We can go on that next time, maybe, if the mission's still there. One last check through this. This is tempting, because we can set one of these up in our own territory. We can put it right on the front, and that would allow us to resupply really easily. BCV is a battle carrier. No. I mean, it's within our range, but we're really kind of thinking Dreadnought at this point. If we really want to start taking it to them, we got to start thinking Dreadnought. Battleships are way outside what we can do. I mean, 8,088, we're halfway there. But maybe a plasma Dreadnought. We'll see. We'll probably do another sortie before we really start making a decision. We do need to get a starbase up in this area, though, because that will allow us to more accurately or more consistently go after things. We've almost broken through the line. Still 3 away by direction, but this is a nebula. If we flip this, it'll be good on us, but we're making progress. Next time we'll probably do one more sorting, and then the time after that we might build a starbase. Until then, I've been Tirek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.